Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley and welcome to the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. As you all know, over the last 13 years, I try to keep you very informed on the local real estate market, and we gave you great advice. I think great advice back in the boom, and then also during the housing recession. We gave a lot of people really good advice, sellers and buyers. So there's been another shift in the market, which is what I want to talk about on today's show. I've got Michael Kelly. Michael, as most of you know, is on my show, one of the team members here, one of the agents here, and it has completely shifted back to what we call a seller's market.
Absolutely, it has been a drastic shift.
Right? Yeah. And the difference between a buyer's and a seller's market is really who has the control and power in the marketplace, and it goes back to what we all learned in high school in Economics 101, which is supply and demand. There's now limited supply and more demand than there is supply. And so as a buyer, you've got to act accordingly to that. So let's talk about that. If you position yourself correctly, you can still have power as a buyer in this real estate market.
Yes, you can. And there's just a few steps that you need to take before you go out, before we start looking at homes to find out and what you can get.
Absolutely.
The biggest thing is making sure that you get pre-approved versus pre-qualified.
Right.
Being pre-approved is the lender's already gotten your credit, they've checked your credit, they've got all your documents, they know that you're good to go 100%. Pre-qualified, they have everything, they just haven't done anything as of yet.
Absolutely, and just the reason we're talking about this, last week I listed 3 properties that are already sold, and today's, we're filming on a Tuesday, all those properties already sold. All those properties got multiple offers. All those offers ended up at full price, and it really came down to who looked the most qualified, and I, as the listing agent, called those bankers and interviewed them, and one buyer was pre-qualified, another buyer was pre-approved, and the other buyer was approved except for finding the property and the property appraising. And that's the buyer the seller picked to sell the home to, is the one that the banker used the word approved.
Absolutely.
And we've got bankers who will do that for people.
Yes, we do.
Okay, so great information there. Let's give some other things that a buyer can do to prepare them. Number 1, be pre-approved instead of just pre-qualified, but move forward.
Number 2, when you sit down and you have the initial buyer consult with us, we're going to fine-tune and find those houses that best fit your needs. But when we're going out, be prepared that you might have to write an offer that day when you see something you like. Inventory is at an all-time low, and the good houses, as soon as they come on the market, just like you said, they're going right off the market within the same day, if not 2 days later.
And I've noticed over 25 years of selling real estate, buyers are more similar than different. So if there's a hot new house on the market in your price range and you're a buyer, and it looks great, and it feels great, and it smells great, and it's in a great neighborhood, great schools, everybody wants that house. Even if it wasn't in their criteria, they all want that house. So like you said, so be pre-approved and be prepared to make an offer the day you see the home, which then brings up another topic that I always tell people: bring all decision makers.
All decision makers, bring your checkbook. You should be able to know. If you go inside that house, you get that feeling, you'll know that's the one, and that's what you need to do.
Yes, and if grandmother or papa or kids or anybody needs to see the house also, you may not have time for them to travel and get there, so they need to really come on day 1 and house hunt with you if they're giving you their down payment and they want to say so, or if you've got anybody who needs input in that purchase, they should start the house hunt with you. Exactly. So they will see what led up to that being the favorite, and them come back to the office with you and be ready to help buy the property. The other thing is a lot of buyers are asking for home warranties. They don't know what they are. So if you're in a full price competition, a home warranty costs between $300 and $500. The sellers are marking through those. So be fluent on what one is to decide if you, as the buyer, want to buy a home warranty for $300 to $500, because that right there, putting that on the contract, keeps it from being a full price offer.
It absolutely does. And what you really need to consider is, do you want to lose the house basically over $300 to $500?
Right. And when you bring up $300 to $500, that's exactly right. People are kind of shocked with us saying offer full price. Go above full price if it's the house. If it's the house, the school district, the neighborhood, the side of town, the the distance to work and the things that are important to you. I just ran some numbers with a mortgage calculator. $1,000 makes a $5 house payment difference a month. That's a cup of coffee at Starbucks. $10,000 makes a $50 payment change. That's HBO and cable and Showtime. So, you know, don't get hung up on the fact that you may go full price or go 100 or 1,000 over full price. Again, 1,000's $5, 10,000's $50. You're getting the home that you're going to be happy in, your kids, your family going to be happy in. So be prepared to even possibly go over full price. And again, $1,000 is $5 a month.
Exactly. And the other thing to keep in mind too is that the houses are still priced where their values are at now are still less than 2008. So they're getting a fantastic deal. The times of being able to offer $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 less, that is not the case anymore. There's nothing on the market, and so if you see something you like, you need to jump on it as soon as you can.
Absolutely. And just to piggyback on that, knowing the market, knowing what you want, being confident in what you want. If you need a 4-bedroom home with a double garage, get all that in your mind. Have those perimeters when you come and meet with us so we can find those properties that suit your needs so you can get in them and see them. What you don't want to do is waste your time looking at property that really doesn't suit your needs anyway, which leads me to plug our new website, which is StephenCooley.com. You can go to michael.stephencooley.com and it will be Michael's website. So we definitely encourage people to do that. It's new and it's improved, and I do have to say we are bringing one of the best real estate websites in the world to our viewership right here in upstate South Carolina. So it has big pictures of every home with great information. It'll tell you everything about the schools, the location of the properties. So please visit us at StephenCooley.com or Michael.StephenCooley.com. And Michael, if they're interested in seeing any homes on today's show or help navigating that system, let's tell them how to reach you.
Please give me a call at the office. It's 803-985-1240, or come check us out on the website, Michael.StephenCooley.com.
Absolutely. If you'd like your home shown on this show, please give me a call, Stephen Cooley, at 803-985-1240, or you can email me at Stephen@StephenCooley.com. Thanks for that great information. We've got actually more points that we didn't cover today, so if you'd like to call in or email us, we'll be glad to send those to you. Enjoy today's show. I hope you've enjoyed watching the Stephen Cooley Real Estate Show. If you're interested in advertising your business on the program, please give us a call at 803-326-2777 or send us an email at ask@makeitlocal.com. Join us next week for more discussions on real estate topics and help in finding your perfect home. Thanks for watching.